Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of our Fall Back to Feeling Good 31-day challenge. Today is Friday, and so on Fridays we're really going to kind of focus on unwinding your body after a just really horrendous week of being at school, taking your kids to 1,000 soccer practices, baseball practices, things like that. And Friday is usually a day where you just come home and just de-stress. And so we're basically going to kind of unwind all of that stuff, all that compression, that gravity and stress and just life has put on you this past week to help you feel better. So again, we're going to go back to our trusty lacrosse ball, and what we're going to focus on today is really opening up the hips. The hips are basically the power source of the body. It's basically like if your body's a car, your hips are basically the engine that makes it run. So it's up to you by keeping them, by basically taking care of that engine of your body so it can run smoothly and efficiently, and basically your body will not break down. Because of course, basically where your hips go, the rest of your body will follow. So how we're going to do this is we're really going to focus on what's known as your piriformis muscle, and it's just like this little muscle inside of your butt basically, which attaches to your sciatic nerve. And so that nerve runs all the way down your hamstring, runs all the way down to your leg, all the way down to your ankle. So those of you that have been sitting for long periods of time and you stand up, sometimes what will happen is you'll feel kind of like that radiating pain all the way down your leg. So we're going to help clean that up and really kind of open up the hip capsule right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the lacrosse ball, we're going to sit down on the ground, and we're going to take the ball just like this and put it right in the middle of your butt cheek. And so what you're going to do is your same side leg that has the ball underneath it, you're basically just going to side bend out to the side just like this, and then kick your leg straight forward. So reach there, side bend, reach straight forward. And again, we're spending about 2 to 3 minutes on each leg. And so scour and basically look for some tender areas on your butt area. So basically, if there's nothing happening in the middle, then kind of move it more to the outside. And then basically kind of move it more towards the inside and kind of work through those 3 different regions to open that up. The second piece of that is you're going to basically find a box or a chair that's nice and sturdy, and what you're going to do is you're going to take one foot and place it on top just like this, and you're going to take your opposite foot and have that, basically your heel can come off the ground for that. And we're really going to kind of open up what's known as your front butt, just basically just the front part of your hips. So how we're going to do that is you're going to take your left hand, if I'm using my left foot right here, I'm going to put it on top of my shoe just like this. And I'm going to take my left knee and I'm going to push it out to the side as I drive my hips forward. So it's kind of like my knee thinks the rest of my body has cooties and it's trying to get away from the rest of my body as quickly as possible. And so you're just really work on keeping this big toe and this foot down, driving that knee out, and making sure the hips are going nice and far like that forward. And also while you're doing that is to really kind of keep your shoulders back and your back flat, and spend about 2 to 3 minutes at least in this position, and then basically switch legs. And so, whoa, I feel a little drunk right now. Half of my body's opened up and the other half's not. So you can kind of tell when I squat down, this left leg is way the heck over there. So that really makes your hips a lot more looser. So as you can tell, I have no stability on this left side. I've opened it up, but it's not really has a whole lot of stability. So what we want to do is we want to reinforce that by taking the same box, standing right in front of it just like this, and have a wall in front of you, and reinforce that good squat pattern where you sit back on your hips, you sit at your hips first, and then push your knees out, and kind of reach forward with your hands and kind of counterbalance, and then stand up just like that. So sit back, touch, and then come up just like that. And spend about a minute in that position to gain some stability in your hips. And if you need to spend more time in your hip opener, that's great. Because of course, especially after a long week at work, that's going to be a game changer for helping you feel better. So again, we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk to you soon.